The shit that happened with JJ, right?
I don't know anything that happened yesterday. I
How do you
know
not?
that because I've been at my house playing Baldur's Gate 3.
People still play that?
Yes, very good.
That's old as fuck. All right. Okay. Well, that's something. All right. Cass. Uh, I'm not gonna stab you. Benji's not gonna shoot you. All right. We want to hear your unfiltered issues with Seaside, as it currently is. Not not anyone else's. Yours. If you have any grievances, any issues, now's the time to speak.
Okay. I think Seaside as a whole, not any particular one person or even two people, just as a whole, is stuck and needs to figure out something that they want to do. And I think that sometimes we get into wars and conflicts for some pretty dumb shit. And I mean, obviously JJ has some animosity between like I think Draco, but I just stay out of that, honestly. Let's see. I don't think that hangarounds should be in the app
Why?
versus full members. We went from when I was a hangaround where hangarounds couldn't even go on big jobs, and now we have hangarounds in the app.
So what does an app? What does the app give you? Tell me what the app means to you.
I mean, for me, it doesn't really mean fuck all, but
Okay.
I know the overall meaning of the app for other people is it's you have earned a spot in Seaside. You have earned the right to go out and do all of these heists and jobs and meth runs and everything else. And we have people that are hangarounds in those coveted spots basically saying, yeah, go on, go do whatever when they haven't become part of Seaside.
Do you want to know something crazy? I'll let you in
Mm.
on a secret. Right. Out of everyone inside Seaside, I have been on the app the least. Right. I helped start this shit. Why am I not on the app? Because I couldn't give two flying fucks about being on it. I'm talking about when I was awake every fucking day. I could not give two flying fucks about being on it. What does it let me do? I can queue for a fucking bank, I can talk to the local, and I can go fucking defend the sprays. I don't give a fuck. If I wanted to be on the app, all I'd have to do is ask Benji and he'd put me on the fucking app. But I'm not on it because I've specifically said I do not care about being on the app. I was not one of the first people put on the fucking app because I specifically said don't bother about it. I don't care. But everyone has this thought that the app means that you're something special inside Seaside. It doesn't. The app itself
I
means fuck all.
I think this is the biggest thing, okay? I think this is the perception of how people see the app, the situation in which you came into Seaside and shit like that. And it's all just gonna be a massive clusterfuck once different heads like, collide, right? This is the funny thing, Cass, okay? You know, when it comes to this app, my main objective for it all, and I've told this to all the council, they know this from the start. It is for me to defend the Seaside sprays. Because whether or not, we like it, this is what the boss is designated. And I know this might sound harsh, but there's just some people who, people that are like meant for combat. And I don't mean that in terms of their ability to just fucking aim, but their fucking attitude. You know what I mean? Because if I tell most of these people in the app that you need to hunt for 9 hours and make sure our shit doesn't get taken, a large majority of them would.
Oh, hang
And
on just a
this
minute.
is not like an assumption or anything. Well, it is more of an assumption. It is not something that I'm trying to do to all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you, now that I think about it, you've never even asked me to be on the app. You probably have another way to get your jobs and everything. I'm guessing there's a
Yeah, I'm
yokai
on the
app.
yokai one. Yeah.
You know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that can
Frick Reggie,
be
what
made
the
sense
fuck?
out of all the decisions that have been fucking made.
You know what? I'll
But
take it
at the end of
OIC.
the
Fuck
day, it's
Toby.
like JJ and
Got him.
everybody, they know that we don't want to lose
Got him.
praise. Yesterday, he kept on bringing up this topic.
Toby, can we
right?
just have the
And
gang
he was
app
telling me,
removed, please?
why
Okay,
the fuck is
that's all
Nigel
crap.
on the
That's
app?
toxic.
Oh fuck! I told you about Vidal.
we just
Vidal
remove
shouldn't
the
have
gang
been on
app,
the and
please?
shit like that. He left.
Fuck
blah,
it
blah,
off.
blah. But the truth of the matter
No
is,
one in the city cares for it.
about a month ago,
Delete it!
no, before the Cerberus and Hydra shit popped off, Daisy, fuck, oh my fucking god.
Ah!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm Daisy in a lot of people's phones for some reason.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god!
Who is that?
Ahoy there! Landlover! That's fucking Amber.
All right, say the word. I'm gonna fucking. I'll gun him down.
No, no, no! Don't
Say the fucking
shoot him.
word.
That's one of the crewmates! One of the crewmates!
What the fuck?
How did I recognize you? Your fucking hair!
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, is that not usual hair?
I wash my hands. Fuck that. Just delete it.
It's not my usual.
Oh,
Delete it. No one cares about it.
Fuck. no, it's fucked. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you fucked up.
Try and trick them. Try and trick them. And then if they shoot you, we shoot them.
Okay.
Listen, Cass. I don't know how to say this, man. Somebody's got to help JJ because I'm losing my fucking mind. And I'm
Okay,
gonna tell you this, okay?
before you go on that, we didn't address the other shit. Okay, relax. Relax on the fix fucking JJ shit for a minute. All right. So you mentioned about how hangarounds get to join in and all that kind of stuff now, versus what we had originally. You're right. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. All right. The thing that always ruffles my feathers about this stuff though is people's lack of ability to step up and ask to go and do things. If any of us full members, council members or anything like that turned around and said to Benji, "Ayo, I want to go on this fucking meth run," he would yeet one of the fucking hangarounds for us in an instant. But no one pipes up and asks that shit. They sit there and they have this fucking animosity for no reason.
You know, yes, I actually agree.
None of us
Cass,
saying you gifting
if
tier
you
1 to
as a full
Toby.
member wanted me to remove Nigel, and you gave me a reason as to why, I do it. But you want to know what the problem is with the fucking JJ cunt? You
Aye,
said,
Gunblade.
well, we are a fucking Southside gang now. Our mentality is changing. You've changed the fucking vision. You're no longer the same. Oh my fucking god. Why is he on the app? Then that makes me want to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes me want to fight him, because he's approaching everything in the shittiest mentality, Cass.
Why do you
Everything
put your gun away?
I want, because I might shoot them for, okay. I want you to know, Cass, okay? I, more than anybody here, I've dealt with a lot of JJ's bullshit. I know you've dealt with your fair share, but I've been dealing with his gang bullshit since the fucking Vagos. And it's not been pretty. And it's just so baffling to me that this guy thinks that we are headed towards a Southside mentality when I even want to get away from all of it and fucking play Pirate King. And this is my ego death. I'm trying to go out there, and if I get shot for robbing somebody, I'm not making it to a full-scale war. If he actually came around and joined me for some of my shit, he would have been in a meeting where I was lecturing everybody that we shouldn't be going for just killing and going for the dubs. But no, every time, you see, this is the problem, okay? If I have 12 people in front of me, why do I need to get out of my way to look for the one guy all the time to reassure him? There's so many people around me every fucking day. And I ask him, JJ, bro, please wake up when I am, man. Bro, just come around, bro. And he will, but he will do something else on the side. And then when he doesn't understand the direction, it's my fault. It's our fault for not highlighting it to him in bullet point form. You know what I'm saying? How come he doesn't visit us here? I've been doing this for 4 days already.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know this island existed.
That's what I'm fucking saying. How many times did I tell him about this? This was a topic during the council meeting. I told them, tell people that during your time that I'm doing this. That's what I'm fucking saying. The second I wake up, I'm on radio. I'm saying I'm going to the island. I'm looking for the people. Is it really just my fucking fault? Or is this really a situation where there are people double dipping, having different lives? And then suddenly when we meet back at home.
Why are we talking about a double dipping again?
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. This is, I'm going to be brutally honest here. This is a situation where JJ's different priorities, okay? When he comes back home to Seaside and he sees, oh, wow, just a little bit different. Oh, yeah, guys, we're changing. No, JJ, you've just been busy. You have other shit on your plate, too. So it's unfair for you to say we've been changing when this is the main life for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cass, I heard that you are higher up in fucking yokai. You have a completely different life when you choose to do so. There can be days where you take off the Seaside flag and we're completely different. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. And he will put on the Seaside mask and bash me to the ground.
Do you guys need food?
Fuck off!
Do you guys need food?
No,
I think you didn't understand what he said. He said, fuck off!
Sorry.
You get what I'm saying,
Okay.
Cass? It's like, I fucking love you, man. You don't get it, bro. Like, I care about you. You might not be the most vocal member. You might not be next to me all the time. But because you're a Seaside, I care about your shit. You don't, more than you fucking know. You know, I know that it takes a certain type of energy. It takes a certain type of fucking patient to be next to me every fucking day. It's not for everyone.
Poor Emma.
It's not even for Reggie half the time. But I know if I needed you, you would. And just from that thought alone, Cass, I would do anything for you, man. And that's the bottom line for me. I don't like the fact that when this shit happens, bro, I'm getting told that we're a Southside group now. We're gangbanging. And then I tell him, JJ, what do you mean? Our boys were apologizing to GG already. They apologized to them. They put a dog collar on fucking Draco's neck, man. That's the only reason I allowed them to shoot. They said what they did was fucking dumb. How are you gonna tell me when my second in command and the war general both admit that what they did was dumb? And you have JJ just coming around, fuck Draco, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They're doing it wrong. We're Southside. We're changing. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. Because, yeah, he comes around, he puts on the Seaside mask, and he does all the jobs during EU. He makes sure that people are taken care of, at least in that smallest circle of Seaside. I appreciate that. But that's what I mean. It's like, it's so subjective, everything that he's looking at right now. My mindset is, I don't want to divide us. I want us to help each other all the time, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get me. Like, I never want to put you down, but I feel like I'm so tired of it. I'm so mentally tired, man. I'm giving up. I want to go away for the whole week and stay on this fucking island and not think about shit, because I feel depressed that one of my oldest friends, my bro, doesn't understand my vision. What the? How dare you think this is gonna be a Southside gang, man? You know, it's fucking crazy to me. I don't even want to. If I ask him to put on the list the things that we've done to be Southside, I don't know what it is.
The biggest thing for me when I think that
He finally shut up. I
some
was going to
people
tell him
in
shut up. and let
Seaside
her
are
talk.
reverting to more of a Southside thing is they're very hot-headed and very quick to shoot people. Like me personally, I have to have a good reason to try to kill someone. And I mean a really good reason. Like, I'm not trying to fuck around and accidentally murder somebody over something dumb. It has to be a really fucking good reason for me to shoot someone in the face.
Exactly. That's why I don't force you to be on the app as a full member, Cass. Because the people that we have doing that shit right now, with a single whisper, they don't ask me why are we killing or whatever. They ask that question later. And I know that might sound a little bit crazy, but when it comes to this gang shit, to defend our fucking name, our reputation on the streets, you kind of have to do that, right? But can you give me an example of what do you mean by that? Like, when did that happen? Who's shooting who? Who's shooting what?
Is the mentality behind the phone call, like I know you said that Draco and KJ already apologized for it, but to me that is a very South Side mentality with trying to like poke at people and just be like, LOL, we took it, come get it kind of thing.
Oh no, that's not, that shit. Cass, as I told you, that's already been talked about.
Yeah, like I
is
said, like that's
unacceptable.
already been
Unacceptable.
handled, but like
Yeah.
that is
What
the
else?
most recent thing. And
And what about the
I mean,
rest?
I don't come around that much during AU Benji.
That's what I mean. You see? How can you tell me that we are more Southside when you yourself has only one example that has been squashed? You feel me? That's not good
Because
enough. That's not
for
good enough for
me-
JJ to argue that.
Another thing is the constant, or I wouldn't say constant, the more consistent conflicts and wars is a more South Side thing to me. It's like getting upset, shooting people over, and everything. The war that I would have actually come around and helped for was when Hydra turned Michael in.
Exactly. But
Like,
all
that was
of
a good
this,
enough reason for me. But
The
all
re-
the other ones are kind of insignificant in my opinion.
Exactly. Tell me which ones are the most. Which wars are you referring to?
I don't know when all of these wars started, Benji.
Exactly. Don't worry. Take your time. Check the list. What war? What wars?
The
I'll
only
even
two
let-
wars
I'll
that...
even let you check the wiki.
Okay. The only two wars that, in my opinion, were worth it with remembering how they started were the ones after the meth lab shit, and then the one when Michael got turned in.
Exactly. So you agreed with at least one of them that was definitely warranted. So are we really Southside?
There's been a lot of wars, Benji.
Which wars?
I can't name them. That's part of
I
the
think
problem.
something that
I
I
don't
think something that people are forgetting
that-
is that
I
people
don't
have
remember what wars.
something that people are forgetting with these wars. People have pressed us and pushed us into a position where we've had to bite back. All right.
I know. Like I don't
If
remember.
there's
like,
going to be a
what
stupid
wars are you
war,
referring to?
I'm one of the people that would stand there and say that shit's fucking dumb. All right. Because as much as an aggressive fucker I am, and I will fucking rip someone's throat out just for looking at me with the side eye, going into an unnecessary war is not something that I'm about because I know how much that will bleed the boys for money. All right. So you're always going to have at least some kind of fucking vibe check with that kind of shit whenever I hear about it. But every one of the fucking wars that we have been pushed into before all this shit recently has been out of our control, and if we don't respond back, we're getting bitched out for it. Why the fuck would we be
this is what I'm
and I'll
saying,
say it
bro.
again, a gang if we do not bite back when we have to? That's the point, right? We're a gang. Yes, there was the point there back at the start where we were a more of going for the family vibe, right? And then that went to shit. That actually went to shit. And everyone started getting up in their feelings about all different things. And that was the turning point for us. However, with that said, we still look after each other and we do not stand there and step on each other like other gangs do. Do I ever fucking flex my rank with anyone else? Fuck no. However, you go to another gang, they're going to flex their fucking rank. And you have to do exactly what they say. When do we stand there and make the boys go do fucking oxy runs anymore? We don't. So that's the difference between us. We are a gang, and if we get pushed, we have to fucking bite back. So we're not bitched out. However, there is plenty more leeway that we give Where in other gangs, we would be shot for the shit that I say, or the shit that you say, or the shit that the other guys say. That shit doesn't happen because everyone here is allowed to have a fucking voice. Just a lot of people don't ever fucking use it, and they want to fucking bottle shit up.
I really don't think, even if I gave you time, yes, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to put you in like you're clueless kind of fucking position, okay? I'm not saying that. I don't want you to feel that way, but this is genuine. If you really thought about the wars that we've been into, you would be very, very hard pressed on blaming anybody being too Southside. Honestly, it'd be almost impossible. You would feel like we're just logical and we're more reactive to people actually fucking with us, and we're just protecting ourselves rather than us pressing. The one instance where we pressed like crazy is BBMC, and that led to no shooting. And as for the Hydra, Cerberus shit, they put us in that position. There was no other way out. You had to fight that, unless you're just gonna lie down and you give up your name as a gang. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. This is exactly my point, man. Like, I feel like JJ as a whole will take one instance, run with that, and make it seem, what was the word? He's dooming. He completely starts dooming, and then he will make you feel like we're dooming too. That's the problem. That is the bottom line fucking issue. There has not been that many wars. There has not been that many crazy kills. If you compare our life as Seaside to when we were actually in the Vagos, yes, JJ himself, we were in about 12 wars in 4 weeks. This is nowhere close to that. I don't know, like, how else to convince y'all, bro?
Is you guys are not really Reggie anymore, but you're around every day, so you see what starts these wars, and you need to look at it from me and JJ's perspective. I just see a thing on the notes that we're in another war, and I get it way after the fact where nobody really knows why it started or nobody really communicates why it started. So from us, it's just, okay, there's another war.
I see. Okay. But I mean, that's the... How do you propose that gets fixed, though? Should we all just not...
Because there needs to be somebody that just makes sure somebody knows why shit is starting, in my opinion. Because
yeah, and that's the council member who's given everything.
Because what you're saying with, like, all this stuff happened because people were pressed and you had to press back and everything, that's fine. We don't get any of that. Or at least I don't. It's just, wake up, get a phone call, we're at war with these people, be careful.
Well, that's life in a gang, though.
No, but I'm saying, I never know what starts these wars. That's why, for me, it's feeling more just wanting to go to
ask
war
this.
because there's no reason.
I gotta ask this. Have you ever asked why we're at war? Or do you feel like you can't ask? You just need to toe the line?
A lot of it is having to toe the line.
Okay. See, that's a problem in its own, and that's something that you need to fix yourself. I said this before, and this has always been a thing with Seaside. You all have a fucking voice. No one ever is getting fucking actually barked at to do things. All right? You're allowed to talk. You're allowed to... There's times, granted, there's times where they've just got to get in the car, shut up and do what needs to be done, and then we can talk about it afterwards, right? We don't need to sit there and have a 2-hour fucking debate about something when something is urgent and needs to get pushed in. However, when it comes down to it, you all have and always will in Seaside be allowed to have a fucking voice and talk about things. There's plenty of times there where people have the ability to step up and say, okay, so what's happening here? Why are we at war? What started it? So that can give you a better grasp on why we're actually in a war and why we're doing what we're doing. So you can actually have something to fight for. But people don't ask. They don't open their mouth. They don't talk. They sit there and waiting to be told everything. We're all the fucking adults here. A lot of us come from fucking Southside gangs and that kind of shit. All different walks of fucking life. But we all still have the same voice. We all still can ask questions and every one of us will have fucking answers. If we don't, someone else will.
Yeah. And like, yes, we can't, like, there's a limit to what we can tell you. Like, you know, like whenever we make these announcements, I try my best for you to have to wait for somebody to get the story from us in the city. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't look at any announcements because I just wait for somebody to tell me this.
And it's your fucking problem then. The fuck are you talking about?
I do
What
everything
the
in the city.
fuck?
What the fuck you mean?
Of course you're gonna be fucking clueless if you don't even read shit.
I see announcements saying we're at war, and then that's it.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
all it's supposed to be.
listen. Cass, this is number one, okay? I actually appreciate your perspective, you know? I want you to know something, okay? This is what it's like being in a powerful gang. If you want to have peace and prosperity and you just tiptoe around, I can get you into the Saints, mayhem, shit like that. They never go to war. You know what I'm saying? You have a very nice and quiet life. But the thing is, when you're somewhere around the top, people want to take your position and they will fight for it. It's as simple as that. It's not about us trying, frankly, it's not even us trying to take anything anymore. It's people trying to take shit from us. And I'm just slapping their hands off the table and say, that's our food. Sorry. You know? And I tell you guys, I announce it. Hey guys, we're at war. Not because I think we're crazy or I'm more Southside, but I'm just warning you so that you're safe when you wake up. And you're not just caught off guard by somebody that shoots you in the fucking head. And I know this is difficult, especially for like you're not from the Southside and shit, right? I get it. But that's the bottom line. Like if after all this you think we're still Southside, I don't think that's the matter. I think you just don't want to be gangster. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you just want to be, you know, you stick to what you're comfortable with, and that's okay. And because you're Seaside, I want to accommodate to that, Cass. That's what I'm saying. I won't say, oh, fuck this bitch. Kill her right now. She's not gangster. No. That's not what I want to do. I want to make this life fun for you too. But I'm not going to say, it's JJ's fault. Cass, this is JJ's fault. He's changing you. He's not gangster enough. You know, this is that guy's fault. We are not business enough. I'm not going to do that. You get what I'm saying? We change, we adapt to what makes everybody a little bit better, a little bit happier. Does that make any sense? Am I fucking talking shit here, Reggie? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No.
Like, I'm trying to do something for everybody here, you know? This is definitely not the life you probably expected, not the number of wars, having to stay asleep because you don't know, you don't want to be a part of this fight, the other fight, this fight. It just happens, bro. If you were in a shittier gang that got bullied, trust me, this would be 10 times worse. It just so happened that your best friend happens to be from the strongest Southside gang to then another strong gang, and he just happens to be in wars. So you can blame him for dragging you into this life.
Not gonna blame him for it, because I stuck around with not even being a hang-around for however long until I told you guys I actually wanted to be a hang-around. So he didn't drag me into it. I decided I wanted to be into it.
No, I get it. I'm just joking. But you get what I'm saying, Cass? Like, I just need your help because I know that you don't decide what JJ does. But I know he listens to you. I know he confides in you. I know you're his closest friend. This is not a fight. This is supposed to be legit, man. Like, the way he wants to point at somebody and place the blame on someone, That is the most Southside thing I've seen. Because that's what we used to do in the Vagos. Back in the Vagos, we'd say, oh, Speedy's not making this decision. Oh, the Capitano's not doing the right move. Nah, it's his fucking fault. Oh, KJ's do this, do that. Blame him. He's the one acting Southside. Whereas we're just trying to be an actual family that fucking operates as a gang at times. Because we have to. Because that's what the city wants.
I think a lot of you guys, not just pointing this at you, but a lot of the people inside Seaside would probably fucking shit themselves if we changed it and started pulling rank on people. And started actually putting fucking labels on each other. Showing the difference of what a Southside gang would actually fucking look like. We don't do that shit. Because we value everyone that's inside of Seaside and want to hear from you guys. But then it's also kind of shit when someone's standing there saying that and this is a council member saying, we're just a Southside gang and we're prioritizing shooters. Like, what the fuck is that? You all have a fucking voice. If you guys have any issues, you can talk about it. Back with other gangs on the Southside, if you're lower rank and you start talking issues, you're probably going to get a bullet buried somewhere. That's the true Southside shit.
I'll tell you right now, okay? If any full member, and I'm telling you this because you haven't come to this conversation trying to pick a fight with me. If you ever want to be on the app and you are able to commit to combat, even if you are a blind shooter, I will put you on the app. I promise you. If there's a hang around that is taking your spot and you tell me, Benji, I want to be defending and I want to go to war, I will put you in it. And that goes for any full member over a hang around. Okay? I promise you. That's as easy as that is for me. It's nothing about side or whatever. It's just
I've known for the longest time that if I want to go on the app, all I've got to do is fucking tell Benji I'm going to be around all the time again and put me on the fucking app. And he'd do it.
simple.
But I've never cared about the fucking app. It means nothing to me. It does not change where I am in Seaside.
I've been around Shano a lot, and he's made a couple comments that, like, you know, he can't queue for anything, or he wish he could, or something like that. It's because he's not in the app. And that's where I hear those comments and think that he should have a spot in the app. And I know that he is always down for going and shooting and doing whatever, but he's never been in it, to my knowledge.
See, and this is the problem.
Well,
this is the problem right here. The problem is people, and I said this to Benji just before, is I had to learn this myself, is talking up for other people. Don't do it. It is not worth it, because that person, and take this as it is, if they don't have the ability to come to fucking Benji and voice their opinion about wanting to be on the app, they do not deserve to be on the app. They should not be riding off the back of someone else saying those things.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Shano has ever actually properly asked me to be on the app. The last time that he mentioned it maybe was half jokingly when I said, we got to roll out. Somebody might be taking a spray. And he went, I'm right here. You see what I mean? Like, bro, you know, there was, if Shano, actually, you guys might not know this because I was going through the app, I think a couple of weeks ago. There were 2 spots that were open. I actually wanted to put Shano in it, but Shano himself disappeared for about 4 weeks. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of miscom here where people can be happy and feel like they are part of everything if they only approached it the right way. And instead, I feel like this all culminated with JJ being the bottle holder and then spraying the champagne all over the wrong party.
I think it was stuff building up for a while and just kind of hit a tipping point. Because I know what JJ does, and I know that, like you said, he has this whole other life and everything, and so do I. Like, I have a lot of responsibilities within Yokai. And he takes those same level of responsibilities that I have with yokai, and he applies that to Seaside. Like, he is always trying to make sure that people are okay and not down bad and doing something, and he cares about Seaside a fuckload. And if he didn't care, then he wouldn't have like gone off on anyone.
I know that he cares. I'm just saying that in the best way possible, that everybody that he's complained about has backed him. Believe it or not. From Draco to KJ to me to Reggie, it's backing him more than hating on him, and by a lot. But the way he takes everything is just not the right way to address anything. He comes in argumentative, trying to prove people wrong. He has an "I told you so" self-righteous attitude. I'm holier than thou. I'm not even kidding about that. He resigned from council because he chose to do so. I didn't even bring it up. You know what I mean? He
told me
plays
that he
these
might.
he plays these games where he thinks that he can either manipulate me, guilt trip me, or go crazy. But I'm not gonna force somebody to be. I'm not gonna fight for somebody to stay as counsel. You know what I mean? It's just
Oh,
it's
shit,
very
she
difficult.
handcuffed.
Why do people always think I'm handcuffed when I stand like this?
People normally put their hands behind their backs.
I
I
think
think it's also.
the big takeaway
I
is
wish.
that people need to stop talking for other people. Remember that they have a fucking voice in Seaside. We literally have 2 ranks. 3 if you include a leader. We have 2 ranks. Plus hang around, but that's whatever. Because it's either council or you're a Seaside. That's it. You all have the fucking same voice. Yeah, your vote might not be the same when it comes to certain things. But you still have a fucking voice. And so many people don't use it. Or they'll want to use it talking for someone else, like make the same mistake I fucking did once. And it all blows up in your face. Because that person turns around and says, well, no, that's not really how I feel. Or you turns around and said they've got issues and they talk to you about it, but they've never brought it up to anyone else. That's where you as another Seaside member should turn around and say, have you ever spoken to Benji about that? Why don't you go talk to Benji? And if they're too afraid to talk to Benji about something like that, that's another issue on its own.
Is there anything you want to ask Cass for us to address? So that maybe if you have a conversation with JJ, there's no like, oh, I don't know how they feel about this. I don't know how this works, you know? Well, because we can address that right now.
I don't think so.
Listen, even if you ever have an issue, okay, a question, if you think it's too emotional, if you think it's too sensitive or whatever the fuck words people use, you can always talk to us about it. Don't ever let this like simmer for so long. You know what I mean? I rather you complain to me every day than you complain to me once every three months, and then it's something epic, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like this is supposed to be team effort here, and I just hope you guys can understand. Like, a lot of the boys understand that you guys have different lives at the same time, and that you might not be able to fully commit, you know. And sometimes when things get a little bit heavy during these times, bullshit is inevitable, and you guys might have to deal with the aftermath and shit like that. But it's not our intention to get to make your lives rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I hope that one day we can have some wars that are caused by you guys, and then I can say, why are you guys so Southside? And it'll be something we'll laugh about.
I think the last war that I was part of causing, kind of, but not really, was the Red Line Yokai War, and it ended in 4 hours.
My God. A 4-hour war? That sounds like the South Side.
Yeah, a bunch of racers wiped a bunch of Southsiders.
All right. Thank you for talking to us, Cass. I appreciate it.
Yeah. My biggest thing in regards to JJ though is I know that he cares about Seaside. He's done everything that he can think of to try to make the group better and put everything on the right path, or at least what he believes is the path. And sometimes he just gets shit for it. Sometimes people are receptive. And he is hot-headed, like you guys both know that that's true. But it doesn't help when people constantly like egg him on, kind of thing.
Yeah. Actually, there's one final point I want to make.
Okay.
So there's this thing about JJ that he took the wrong way. And I told him, why don't you spend some of those millions you have and get people's favor? And he took that as me telling him to buy people's, like, you know, to like him and shit like that. And I said, it's not, it's kind of what I want you to do, but that's more like of the zero-headed take of what I'm trying to say. What I was saying is just, you know, doing simple things that make people see that they care, that you care, but not necessarily buying their loyalty. You know what I mean? Just small gestures and shit like that. Putting your car in there for war in the towers when people, because these guys are broke and shit like that, just so that they remember, oh, JJ lent me his car once, you know, because he's very vocal, Cass, when it comes to problems. As you say that, you know, you guys wake up a little bit later after shit pops off. We've had a long day, 6 to 8 hours, and JJ will show up to people that have been through it the whole day, and nobody's been saying anything about them. Nobody's been complaining, and then JJ shows up. You're all broke, man. What the fuck do you guys do? Don't you guys do any jobs? Why are you not doing jobs? You're fucking broke, man. Like, fuck. And I'm like, JJ, that you're not gonna win over the people that way, bro. Like, be a bit gentle. Play the mind game. Make them like you first. Suggest things to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just abuse your OG rank, bro. Because that's the truth. They've been operating without you. But they have to respect your order because you're their fucking OG. You keep on abusing that, it loses its meaning, and then people are gonna start slowly hating you.
Hold on. I've just come to a
Fuck me.
realization.
What?
Isn't it a Southside mentality to make sure that people have money and sit there grinding fucking things so they have money so they can do jobs and stuff?
Shut the fuck up. That's not the point. That's not the point I'm trying to fucking put into him. Listen, Cass, that's what I'm saying, you know? Like, it's like I'm just want people to have a heart about the whole situation, man. I think you are more like that. I think you are more understanding as to, like, you know, if you're not closer with some of the boys at times, because you know you wake up different times. You know they've been around. You just woke up. There's a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that you just get used to. Like, I'm used to it because I've done it for years. Reggie's used to it because he lives that kind of life too. You know, KJ's used to it because he's been around, you know, a little bit longer than me even. And it's just not everybody in Seaside's the same. It's gonna take a while for them to understand. Even now, it's not enough.
I think
I
what
just-
frustrates him about the money stuff is that he's tried for a long time to make it pretty easy for them to make money. And there's always somebody saying that they're broke.
I got an answer for this. You ready? We spoke with Ivan before. Did the same thing. Told him to talk up. Say what he wants. He says that is worried about some of the boys because they're broke. They've got $0 in their account. But they're ready to get in the car and shoot cops and shoot people and all that kind of shit. Right? And then I said to Ivan, I stopped him from talking. I said, Ivan, I said, Benji, think back 8 months ago and think about Ivan. It was that exact person. And it took a lot of us putting time and effort into him to get him to change his ways. And now look at him. He might still be a moron. However, he actually uses his brain more. He thinks. He's not always trying to fucking pipe bomb the cops. and he actually has a decent amount of money. So these things take time, and it takes guidance from a lot of us to help these people. Ivan has come a massive way compared to where he fucking was, and I can tell you now, a lot of the boys wanted to give up on Ivan, but I was one of the few that stood there and said, no, he'll come good. It's up to us to help bring those people up, not just one person. This is a group fucking effort. Yeah, a lot of them could be formed as dead weight. We could cut them off and move on to the next person that knows how to hit everything, has millions in their bank account and that kind of shit. That's fucking shit. I would rather look at someone like Ivan, even though that I know is a fucking moron, and say that was a project that we had and look at where it turned out to.
And this is the weird thing, Cass. I want to add on final thing.
Okay.
If JJ was around as much as I was,
You miss
at the
Ivan?
exact
I
times
don't.
every fucking day, would actually be more like JJ. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? The leadership influences everything. And if he was around more, I'd have no doubt that the boys would be a little bit more proactive with making money. You can't just wake up and will it though. You know what I'm saying? You can just wake up, spend like 3 hours, be like, let's will this into happening. It's not gonna fucking happen. Like when Reggie's around, more of the boys wanted to be fucking terrorists. Believe it or fucking not. Some of them even went fucking farming when he became a fucking farmer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it just depends on who's around. You know, and we become who whoever leads us every day. If Draco's around more than JJ, especially during these times, of course the boys are gonna have a little bit more of a gang feel to them. You know? But then when I come around, look at them. The people that were trying to be hardcore gangsters in the South Side were suddenly playing pirates with me. You know, it's just all very, very situational. And I think people are understanding that, but I think it's taking a little bit longer for JJ to grow accustomed to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
Fuck
see
me, I've been talking for a long time, bro. Holy fuck.
I think also part of the money thing is I know H&O or RLI or whatever it is now is like working with KJ and getting Seaside to scrap cars and everything. And I'm gonna be honest, they would make more money just doing drop-offs and then selling the G&E.
Instead of working with RLI.
Yeah, it's like if we want to work with them and
That sounds
get
like
them cars.
yokai cast. We talking shit about my boys in RLI, man.
Okay. This is just business person cast, okay? Tuner Shop is always buying Genie. Okay? They have a debt that they have to pay off to the Puppet Master, so they're always buying Genie.
How much?
I think when
Fuck the
JJ
Puppet
sold some,
Master.
it was like 160 each or something.
Can I stab the puppet master?
Why would you stab the PM?
I think we already have problems with the Puppet Master.
You do?
Why do you
Good.
have problems with the Puppet Master?
I can't remember. I think it was fucking Javi or some shit. Like G checked him or some shit. I don't even fucking remember.
Um,
Some
He
fucking
played my
crazy shit
piano.
happened.
Like
Oh, that's
he
dope.
went in, yeah, he went into my store and was playing piano apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking freaky?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, a puppet also called me and we were talking about a goldfish, so. Yeah, it's racer shit.
Is it time?
What do you mean? Is it time?
Show you that my sword's bigger than your sword.
Yeah, but mine's a thermal katana.
Okay. Okay. You know what beats a
But-
thermal katana?
What?
This.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. You're lucky. Cass won't shoot you without a good reason.
It's true.
We would actually win in a gunfight against her right now. It'd be pretty fucking dope.
I don't even know if I have a gun on me. I don't have a gun on me.
Just remember, I've spent a lot of time on a rusty island.
Can you tell? Okay, I know you're gonna talk to JJ later. Can you do something for me, please?
Sure.
Can you tell him, like, to start off the conversation? Tell him that I threatened to remove you from Seaside, okay?
No, he'll actually quit.
Why are you trying to give him a fucking aneurysm? Holy fuck.
Yeah. He'll actually blow a gasket.
Okay, say something that would piss him off. He really pissed me off yesterday, so I need somebody to do it for me.
Oh god.
Please, please.
Benji, we don't get anywhere with starting
Gang-
off on the back
Gang
foot.
leader order!
We
What?
don't get anywhere starting people on the back foot.
Okay, fine. Don't do it.
So
don't
when
do it,
you
don't do it,
texted
don't do
me
it.
and
Just-
said to tell him that you asked me on a date, I did that and he flipped out and like almost ran away from a race start.
What?
Yeah.
You told him that? Are you still
Yeah,
single?
you told me. No, I'm dating Yuki.
Listen. For you, I will delete my vow of celibacy. All right?
Oh,
Tell me
shut
when you
the
wake up.
fuck up.
What? What?
Holy shit, this conversation is over. Holy fuck. Oh, we're actually getting somewhere.
But is that too much? I meant that though.
It is too much.
At least we keep it in the family, bro. What the fuck do you
Okay.
mean?
Come here, Whippy. Where's Arturo going?
Oh fuck, did we make Arturo wait too long?
Probably.
Can Cass fly or is she stuck in the boat on the island?
No, Cass knows how to fly. She used to do the run shit.
What's the fucking radio?
Who is this?
Oh,
That's Amber.
me.
Give me the word. Give me the fucking word.
That's
Give me the
Amber.
fucking word. Give me the.
Arturo, where the fuck are the
shit.
soldiers?
Bro, this is Execution Island, huh? You fucking killed her, now you're gonna kill her and then kill me? That's why you brought me
No,
here?
we already we executed a lot of people yesterday. I had a fucking flintlock, but the flintlock got taken by the fucking ants, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
guys,
wait,
but the
wait.
money-
You're the pyro one, aren't you?
Oh, you didn't kill her.
Yeah, me,
We're not
yeah.
seaside here, Arturo. We're fucking goddamn
Benji,
pirates. puto.
Benji,
Oh,
can I
fuck,
set her
we're
on
seaside
fire?
here. Fuck. Yeah, we're
No,
pirates
that's
and
my
shit.
thing.
What you wanna
Can
do?
can I set her on fire?
That's my thing.
Yeah, that's why I want to do
Challenge her
it.
to a duel.
I don't want to challenge her to a duel. I want to fucking set her on fire. Don't point
Why
that
the
gun
fuck
at me.
would you-
Don't you
This is
point that
not
at
a
me.
fucking gang thing. Why the fuck would you want to burn another crew member? What's wrong with you?
Well, apparently she likes fire. I want to see if she survives fire.
They don't like getting
It's-
burned. They like burning people.
You listen. I'm slowly trying to get my social experiments back in. Okay.
The fuck are you talking about, bro?
Remember how you banned me from social experiments?
Yeah, well, you can social
Ow.
experiment as a pirate, but try not to fucking damage them for the rest of their
I'm
lives.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's fucked. But that'll be
It's
funny
not a
and
Southside gang, bro.
shit. You should do it still, Reggie.
Yeah, flippers are different.
Arturo, we have a
No,
mission.
not me. No. Okay.
Arturo, we have a mission for you. You're now the leader
Yes?
of Seaside. for a week.
Why the fuck have
Leader
why
at
the fuck,
Seaside? What the fuck are you talking about,
why the
fool?
fuck have we not killed anybody this goddamn fucking trip?
Benji,
Holy fuck.
Arturo's the leader of
Give me a
Seaside
fucking-
for a week.
How the
No.
fuck? No, he's not. JJ
No,
will
I'm
kill
not.
himself.
Come on.
It'll be funny though.
I would kill
What's
myself.
going on?
Wait, can I
Who is
say that?
Ahoy, man.
Well, yes.
Yeah, Andre, that guy talked to you about Mota already?
Yo, this island's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to Arturo.
You ever met my? Have you ever met my pet?
For some of our,
No.
island week.
Come here.
That shit's sick.
Okay. So this is my pet.
What the fuck do you do?
His name's Whippy. He's a dumb cunt, but he
Oh.
tries.
Little fucking whippy.
Yeah.
Little whippy.
That's some what?
My chicken.
Oh, damn.
Is he biking a petty?
Well, okay. So the original Whippy, someone was a fuckwit and killed him. So then we may or may
No.
not have stole a chicken from the south side. So he's a little bit aggressive sometimes. He was also addicted to meth.
Fucking Vario. Listen, I
From
don't care no more. You can tell me.
no, it's from Brogue.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Yeah. So we
Fucking chicken from the
commission.
south side.
Yeah. So and he also used to guard the meth. So he had a very strong meth addiction.
Oh, so he's got a fucking rank in the seaside commands and shit. He's honored and shit.
Well, I don't know if he's honored. Benji just tried to eat him before.
Nah, that's fucked, bro. He should be honored. What the hell? That's fucked,
Yeah.
dog.
So welcome
Hey,
to
yo,
Whippy.
listen, little Whippy. You honor with me, man. Yo, this island. So Benji was talking about fucking some island weed.
Yeah.
The boys got island weed. What's up?
Hey, Reggie.
Hello.
What? What happened?
All right. You can't get to fucking land. You can't get a fucking car. All right, me, and Reggie are rolling out to rob motherfuckers right now.
Oh, I am? Okay.
For some blue OG.
Where are you? Where are you? We'll pick you up.
Hey, Whippy.
Yeah, but now I want to get the island.
Yuki's dead? Fucking leave her, bro. They can't swim. They can't be with Seaside, homie.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Don't leave her anywhere near John. I have no keys to this boat. That's
No,
my,
this
that's
is
not my boat. That's
no.
my boat.
Yours isn't blue anymore. Yours is black. Wait, where the fuck is? Where is
I think
Benji's
his is
boat?
that one. I think that one over there.
Oh. Where is he going?
Oi!
Oh, he's just laughing on the radio, saying ahoy.
Have you seen what Dre's done on the other island?
What has Dre done on the other island?
Chill!
He's got
Chill!
a huge grow down.
Okay. I'll be there soon.
The fuck?
80 plants.
You got
This
no
thing doesn't
fuel.
have Gas.
Oh, you're fucked.
He planted 80 plants here.
Who the fuck used all our fuel, bro?
I did see
This
Kong
bait gotta be
siphoning
hilarious.
fuel. Wait, where are you going? Oh.
Gonna go and refuel, bro. What the fuck else?
Oh.
Bro, Axel, why are you trying to get me to kill all the crew, bro?
What are you talking about?
Axel,
Bro, you've
what's your
been
problem?
fucking Snitching. Bro, Axel has been snitching on every fucking crew member since yesterday, bro.
Are you a fucking
Smalls
rat,
did-
Axel?
Smalls did this. Kong did that. Fucking Ember said what?
Hey, why don't we take Smalls with us? He's been waiting for ages.
Arturo, where are you?
He's not on the island, I'll tell you that
Oh
much.
my fucking! Why the fuck do you not come with us? Oh my god, I'm on the way back. Oh my god, I forgot you were there. No man, we want to go rob motherfuckers, bro. Fuck. God, fuck it, we're gonna run. Can you do me a favor? Can you? What?
I thought you were picking him up. Why are we going away from the island now?
Where is the island, bro?
Behind us!
Huh?
To our fucking northeast. Fucking crackhead.
I think we are in the Bermuda Triangle. Are we on the way there? We need like two more. We need two more homies, right? Tell Keandre, you are coming too. You are a pirate now. Orale. All right, you gonna bring. Tell Dre he coming with us. Tell the rest they're staying on the island. They're living there forever.
Is this where Reggie goes to jail?
He said, "Arr." No. Don't roll your R's too hard. That's different. Arr. Arr, matey.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some of me island ganja.
No, you're coming with us.
Can somebody lockpick another boat? Oh my god, lockpick another boat.
No, we have 5, I think.
Who's that? Who's that leaving the island right now? Deserters!
That's Dre. He's gonna get more water for the plant.
It's me!
I'm shooting!
No, I'm getting some island ganja.